If you got a car, truck, or any kind of vehicle with parasitic draw, I know, right? Basically, the battery's draining overnight. You can't find it out. You can't figure it out. I got a tip for y'all today. Let's check it out. All right, so here's the trick right here. This is a thermal imaging camera. This is one of the handheld ones. So it's got a screen on there. You can see this truck's been running. I got it pointed at this hose right here, and that thing is glowing red hot, which is really cool. So here's the fuse box right here. Pop that lid off, and we're gonna point it at the fuse box. So right here, you can see those relays right there are so hot. Look at that, we can see the temperature. They are glowing red hot. So we know that there has been a lot of current flowing through there, which means there's a lot of heat generated going through there. So we're gonna come out here at night and we're gonna look at these fuses and see, which one is getting the hottest? Oh, that one right there. Yep, that one right there. That fuse is glowing red hot at night. Get in there and say, okay, what do we got here? Oh yeah, that's a B/U LP right there, whatever that is. Look in the manual. Interior bulb, something or other, right? Then we're gonna trace it down, come inside, you know. Oh yeah, that fuse went to these bulbs right up here. So we're gonna get in there, trace it back, and figure out where that draw is coming from, where it's draining our battery down. So I'm in a Chevy truck right now, but any kind of thermal device like this will work. You know, you can point it at the battery, point it at the fuse box, anywhere where you suspect the current is flowing, it's gonna heat up. When it heats up, you'll be able to see it on a thermal camera like this on the screen so that we know, all right, that thing is what's draining the battery. Yep, we're gonna get in there and fix that so that it stops draining the battery overnight. Address the problem, come back, and I bet you it won't be hot on the thermal camera anymore. That's how you fix these problems. So we got these fuses right here. If we put the thermal right on top of it, look at that. You can see those fuses are different temperature. You know, the color change will tell you the temperature right there. So I like to think if we got parasitic draw, it's probably gonna be a relay, one of the smaller ones that's not shutting off overnight for whatever reason. Maybe it's old and sticking. You can also check the little fuses too, you know, with the camera. Get in there. Man, that one's hot right there, you know, that kind of thing. Overnight, that one's getting really hot. We'll swap it out. Or, you know, we'll trace it back. Process of elimination makes it a lot easier when you can see the heat. So if we can see and heat, we can fix this thing much faster. It's better on a cool engine, right? Because it'll heat up, current passing through anything is gonna heat it up, the wire's gonna heat it up just enough so that we can see it with this. But if you went to touch it, probably wouldn't be able to see that it's hot. But when we can see the temperature, we can get in there and trace it back and figure out what is draining our battery. So we got a super hot engine right here, Vortec. Let's take a look at it. Under the heat. Oh yeah, look at that. Take a picture of it. Those headers down there are glowing red hot. That's really cool. This could really help diagnose stuff, you know. If you got like a coil that's misfiring or something, maybe that thing's getting super hot on the inside, you can take a look and see which ones are hot or not. Man, that's really useful. Really cool. So right here, you can take a closer look at the screen. You can see that texture, man, that's really cool. But it's just a thermal imaging camera. And then right here, you know, you got a camera on the back, IR emitter, various different lenses so that you can see and heat, which is really cool. So this has been sitting in the sun all day right here. If we come up in there, oh yeah, look at that. You can see the dashboard is nice and hot. The seat right here. So that's it, that's the tip. Thermal camera, get in there, point it at the fuses, point it at wires, light bulbs, anything you have to, the computer, anything, to try to figure out what's heating up, what's got current flowing through it, so that you can get in there and address that one component, try to get it to stop draining the battery overnight. Drop me a huge thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more Chevy truck tip videos in the future. I got plenty more coming. Later.